Hello and welcome to the YouTube companion for astrochiron.com, or welcome back if you watched any of the videos in the Ascendant series. Hopefully I'm as accurate about your sun sign as I was your rising sign, if you're looking for more of my insight on your placements, that is. Gemini is the third sign of the zodiac, and here the sun is stretched in many different directions. Your ego needs to be expressed verbally, making you quite word-oriented. You create worlds in your mind, you build bridges when you socialize, and when you let others into your mind, they leave it with more understanding than they came with. First, we'll start with Gemini's expression through masculine features. They have wide, square foreheads, which provides more room for their big Gemini brains. I think I made that same joke about Gemini ascendants, but it stands here as well. Like their big brains, Geminis need big mouths. While this is more of a Gemini ascendant trait, these natives still use their mouths a lot. This gives them noticeable smile lines, especially apparent on Tom, Lisa, and even the younger Normani and Sasha. These mouths are close to their longer noses, giving a certain tallness or narrowness to their faces. Despite their narrow faces, they have rather small heads, giving them a lot of side space to their heads. This effect isn't off-putting though, as they have very even facial features, so much so that they tend to have a mark or a feature on one side of the face attempting to interrupt the symmetry. You can see this with Tupac's nose ring, or the mole on 3 Stack's face. As for the women, they also have mouths that are close to their noses, but unlike their counterparts, they have smaller button noses. This gives them a lot of chin room, further afforded by their larger faces and rounded heads. I find that Gemini suns with softer features often can be mistaken for Cancerian women, what with their round faces and round expressive eyes. The difference lies in the fact that Gemini suns are natural frowners, while Cancerian features are rather dynamic with their emotions. These frowns often give off the vibe of disinterest or disgust, but one should interpret them like one would interpret a scientist frowning at an experiment. They're trying to figure you out. Finally, they also have large foreheads, but these are more rounded than their masculine counterparts. Where the video is brought to you by me. I am the astrologer behind astrochiron.com, the one-stop shop for all astrological readings, articles, horoscopes, and art. I have a free ask feature that you can use for quick questions that I will respond to via blog post. Readings range from $25 to $200, whether you want 3 questions answered in detail, all the way to a thorough hour-long or more reading from me personally via phone or video chat, discussing your entire natal chart, the aspects within it, and each planet's placement. The first 20 subscribers to this channel will gain access to all 20 plus written and live readings at a 40% off discount. Again, that's astrochiron.com, ASTRO-CHIRON.com. Don't forget the hyphen, and join our community today. Where the ascendant rules our response to our lives and the role we've been cast in, the sun represents the identities we take on and the roles we cast ourselves in. With your sun in Gemini, you have an ironically quiet vibe, as opposed to the talkativeness that Gemini is known for. I find you guys can convey a lot of ideas without saying very much. Expression via movement seems to be a pretty common theme for all Gemini suns I know. This can be done via dance, gymnastics, or even bodybuilding. For example, Tom Holland and Tupac each took ballet at their respective schools as teenagers. It wouldn't surprise me if Tom's ballet stint helps him do his own stunts today. Similarly surprising, Chris Evans is apparently quite the tap dancer. And finally, Normani was a gymnast for almost a decade of her life. Gemini Sun natives tend to have literary upbringings, where things like theater, music, theory, and composition are encouraged for their development. Tom made his theater debut at 12, which obviously carries over into his screen acting today. Tupac was actually a trained actor, which I don't think is well known outside of the Black community or his serious fans. He attended Baltimore School for the Arts with Jada Pinkett Smith actually. They were very, very close. And finally, Chris is an accomplished piano player. You know what? Chris Evans is a lot more theater kid than I thought he was. I met him on Not Another Teen Movie, and that character certainly didn't give off that vibe. As an extension on the previous point, their lives revolve around words and speechifying. Sasha's father, for example, is one of the best presidents in terms of public speaking. I'm not sure if she has inherited his abilities in that area, but she has certainly spent most of her childhood watching him speak publicly. Lisa, Andre, and Tupac are famed for their abilities to write and perform their songs. Left Eye is in my top 3 in terms of female rappers and in my top 10 for rappers overall. Andre makes my top 3 for overall rappers, and well, Tupac, in my opinion, is not better than Biggie in terms of flow, but he still paints a pretty vivid picture with his words. Finally, Lily Rose is from a bilingual household, with her father speaking English and her mother French. Gemini Sun natives aren't the two-faced yappers that the world paints them to be. They do speak their mind though, and are capable of amazingly fast mental processing that may present itself as instability or even fickleness. Gemini Sun is that friend who does everything fast in opposition to Taurus Suns, like in the last video. They talk fast, they think faster, and you're going far too slow. Slow and steady may win the race, but race winning is just one of the few things that Gemini Sun is trying to accomplish, all at the same time, mind you. I'd like to thank you guys for watching these videos. I hope you're enjoying this series so far if you're following along. If you're only here because you are a Gemini Sun, don't be selfish. Look up your friends' placements too. Make sure to like and comment what you'd like to see from me or this channel. Thank you guys, and much love.